sorry things worked out like this. I really mean it.
Let me help you with that. Hey, how have you been? I hear you get a vacation.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be just fine. How are you doing?
Keep growing. I'm doing great. Of course, I dig being famous.
Listen, I want you to do me a favor, okay? Field any phone calls from the pageant office today, okay? Would you do that for me?
Sure.
I didn't know they'd worked you so hard.
Excuse me? I'm looking for Michael Carrington. He seems to have moved out of his upstairs office.
Mr. Carrington's on a 3-month leave. He's touring the East Coast with his quartet. You can forward his mail if you'd like to send a note.
I would, yes.
You gonna be all right?
I feel so fragile. And I don't want to.
Honey, we're here for whatever you need.
I know I'm strong. I feel that too. It's just like I've splintered into all these little pieces and I don't have the strength to pick them all up again.
Oh, Sally. What they have done to you, I'm so sorry.
It's not just that. I kept telling myself that it was just an accident that I got into this whole thing. That all I really wanted was the scholarship. But all along, I think I knew it was something more than that. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel so special that I wouldn't have to wonder who I was anymore. I could be a real somebody, and then that would be who I was. But I gave myself away. I gave a little piece of myself away to everyone I'd meet, so they'd adore me. But it wasn't me they adored. They didn't know me. They didn't want to know me. They wanted something else, something I can't give them.
Hon, you're their symbol. If they can watch you getting all that attention, then they can feel like that's them up there.
Yeah, but it's never enough. I mean, they always want more.
And that's the trouble. It's never enough. If you keep looking for approval from the outside, you're not listening to the inside. You have to know how lovable and wonderful you are right now, exactly the way you are.
And that title doesn't mean a thing. Sally, I'm just so proud that you're just plain Sally. That's what I'm proud of.
I have to find my way back, Mama.
Oh, and you will, darling. I don't doubt that for a minute.
Don't listen to me. Sounds like bad advice. But I think you ought to put your crown on in a few days and go back up there as the real Sally Butterfield. Go do it like you want to do it. If that's not all right with somebody, that's okay. Be all right with you.
Oh, and honey, if you just want to stay home and let that pageant world go spinning by, that's okay too.
You know what? I think I was a very lucky person before any of this happened, and I just didn't realize it.
Come on in here, you boys. Come on in and give your sister a hug, because she's falling apart. Come on. Oh.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Hello, Agatha? Get ready to fasten your seatbelt again.
Now, Sally, let's be reasonable. No queen of our pageant has ever quit. It would be a disgrace, not only to you, but to everything that our contest stands for. I'm sure that you don't want to bring that kind of shame on yourself, do you?
Well, no, I'm very grateful for what this
You
year has
should be.
taught me, and I would never have learned so much in such a short amount of time.
Well, then what seems to be the problem?
I want to do things differently from now on. Starting with, I'd like to slow down the schedule.
But, Sally, you'll be losing money, and money that could go towards your education.
I have plenty of money for my education now, and I won't mind the loss.
Then think of the pageant. The organizations you cancel on certainly won't renew us for next year. And as a relatively new pageant, every year is critical.
As I was saying, Mrs. Honeycutt, I want to slow down the schedule. And I want to play the piano for the groups whenever there's one available. That's the way I really have something to say to the people. It's much nicer than giving one of your speeches.
Now, Sally, really, if you can't cooperate in a civil...
Most of all, Mrs. Honeycutt, I'd like to say that I hope for the sake of whoever takes over my title this year that you will let her be herself. If she's special enough for the judges to choose her, she won't need one of your makeovers. She may make a few mistakes, but let her do it her way. That'll be a truer representation of an all-American girl. We're all different, and that's the good part. We're all special in different ways. I'll see you at the pageant. Come feel it as I play. I'll tell you a secret. You have to sing along with the piano. You have to feel like it's part of your body. And that way the two of you can have the same voice.
I didn't know you were so beautiful.
What do you mean?
The sounds you can make. It's because you're so beautiful. In here. And you give it to us through music, so we can see it too. And that's nice.